The Prophet Muhammad at 56 had sex with a 9-year-old. Okay or not okay?
In today's world, it wouldn't be. But in 2026, it wouldn't be. But let me put a little bit of context to this, right? This question gets asked to Muslims specifically and not to anyone else. You've never asked the Catholics why Mary was 12 and Joseph was 90. You've never asked the Jews why Rebecca was 3 and Isaac was 40. These are clearly in the text as well. In 1880, the legal age in this country for sex was 9. In 1888, it got moved to 12, and later on in 1888, it got moved to 13. In America, when it got independence, their legal age was set, which is less than 280 years ago, or maybe just over 280 years, was set at 7. Okay? This is recent history, yeah? There's about 37 states in America now that don't have a legal age for marriage. It can be, he or she can be married at any age. Okay? It needs a judge's permission, but there's more child marriages in America than anywhere in the world. Okay? So this is what's happening in 2026 today, okay? In 1880, it was 9 years old, okay? Which wouldn't be acceptable now. It is unacceptable. And if the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was alive today, it wouldn't be acceptable either, okay? It wouldn't be allowed to do it now. And if you go to most Muslim countries around the world, all right, you might say Afghanistan or something like that, but most Muslim countries with a government, the legal age for sex and marriage is what?
18, I believe.
It's 18, okay? And if you ask most Muslims today, they'll give you the same answer. Yeah, 18. So there's 3 criteria that need to be met before you can be married in Islam, okay? One is physical. So there has to be a physical maturity. So there has to be, they have to reach puberty. Now, women hit puberty, according to the national NHS website, at between the ages of 8 and 13, and boys between the ages of 9 and 14. Okay, so physically, women can mature as low as 8 or 9 years old. Okay, that's a physical maturity. There is proof, or there is studies that have been done that people in hotter countries years ago, life expectancy was a lot shorter, so people was living to their 30s, possibly 40s. Okay, life was harder, so people had to grow up physically quicker and mentally quicker. Mentally, there's another criteria. There has to be mental maturity. So that person, he or she getting married, has to have the mental maturity to know what they're doing.
Where was she at the physical, mental status at 9?
The physical, she would have been mature. Otherwise, why didn't he marry her at conjugate at 6? Why did he, or at 7 or at 4? Why did he wait till she was 9? So because there was the physical maturity there. The third condition is that there can be no harm given or taken. I can't give harm or receive harm in a marriage or in any situation for that matter, okay? So we know that she never, actually she lived for decades after the Prophet, peace be upon him, died, and she never once complained. She never once said, I was too young, it was trauma, I should have waited. She was always happy about the marriage, okay? So the physical was met, the mental was definitely met, and there was no harm done because there was never any trauma or complaint of trauma.